Serving as alderman in the city of Hernando, my hometown, has been one of the most rewarding jobs in my professional career. I decided to seek office not for notoriety, but because I felt that I had the knowledge, skills, and courage to address challenges Hernando was experiencing. I believe for far too long, so many issues sat unresolved, and it was time to get them settled. So many times a politician will say one thing on the campaign trail, and once elected, fail to live up to those promises. Let me spend a few minutes with you tonight talking about some of the issues I campaigned on and the achievements I feel like we've made over the last 4 years. I campaigned on improving infrastructure in our city, and over the last 4 years, this Board of Aldermen has spent nearly $8 million on road improvements and paving. We've also addressed draining issues around the city, made improvements to the city water system, installed new traffic control devices, and with assistance from a delegation of leaders from across DeSoto County, we secured funds for the first phase of improvements to Interstate 55. I campaigned on improving our recreational department, something that's close to me. And over the last 4 years, we have rehabbed parks around the city, installed additional soccer fields, and paved the parking lot at the soccer complex, purchased the Civic Center property, and will soon break ground on a $9.2 million project at Renaissance Park. This includes new artificial turf baseball, softball fields, a concession stand, 2 restroom facilities, an 18-hole disc golf course, a picnic area with a pavilion, and street improvements with additional parking. I campaign on improving public safety, and over the last 4 years, this Board of Aldermen has added 9 additional police officers to the police department, including a school resource officer in every school to ensure your child is safe. We've also included 2 in the high school. We've added 2 new ambulances. This means a 3rd ambulance will be serving the residents and reduce response times. Along with 9 new paramedics to staff the new ambulance, we've also added 9 firemen to the fire department to ensure every fire truck on every shift has 3 firemen on it when it responds to your house in the event of an emergency. I campaigned on a more transparent government, and since taking office, this Board of Aldermen has made it a priority to live stream all board meetings, planning meetings, and other meetings of public interest on YouTube, where they are available to be viewed live or at a later date. The city posts the meeting agendas on the city websites and social media, and Ben Piper and I have created a podcast for citizens to view and listen for a review of the meeting and get further information. This Board of Aldermen is the most transparent board in the history of the city. We campaigned on changing the perception of our planning department and making the city more business friendly. And over the last 4 years, we have seen over 225 new business permits issued, 464 new residential homes built, and 37 new commercial buildings being constructed. This Board of Aldermen has used common sense to review regulations and ordinances. I have not been afraid to take on a divisive planning issue if it was in the betterment of our citizens or our city. I campaigned on being fiscally responsible, and this Board of Aldermen has increased the city's rainy day fund to record amounts, ensuring we were prepared in the event of a tragedy. More importantly, all the additional staff and other accomplishments have been made without a tax increase. There has been no change in the city millage rate over the last 4 years. And while we've accomplished a lot, there is still work to do. We must continue to invest in our infrastructure, make our city safer and easier to navigate. We must continue to responsibly invest in public safety. We must work with county, state, and federal leaders to continue to get funding for Interstate 55, and we must continue to control the city's growth in a common sense, conservative manner. And so, friends, after discussing with my family, friends, citizens, and business owners, I will be seeking a 2nd term as alderman to representing Ward 4. I want to take a moment and thank my wife, Shelby. She's a great partner and advisor. I also want to thank my 2 boys, Reeves and Grayson. They provide me a reason to get up and do this job every day. I also want to thank my mom, the many mentors, teachers, and friends who have supported me over the years. I would not be the man I am today without that support. So, as we look to the future, my vision for Hernando remains clear: a thriving community where every resident feels proud to call this place home. With your support, we can continue to build on our successes and tackle new challenges. My promise to you will be the same as 4 years ago: I will work every day to make sure Hernando remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Thank you for your trust and support over the past 4 years. Together, we can continue to make a positive impact on our community. I humbly ask for your vote, and let's keep working together to make Hernando the best it can be.